Hey, you got some tbirds.
Hey,
What's
what?
poppin'? What's poppin'?
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
How
Wait,
you
why
work
can't I
this?
get my camera?
Hey. Also, for people just joining, I'm Max Whittington Cooper. Hey, we got Maximo in the building. We got
What's
Nick. What's
up?
poppin'? T-Bird Nation,
Oh,
baby.
oh
What's
my
good?
gosh,
How are you?
yo,
Oh my God,
Maximo,
Nicholas.
Maximo,
You look so
Spuds, I
good.
miss you so much.
I miss you. I miss you so
See,
much.
I miss y'all.
I'm kind of in love with you. It's okay.
Low
Where's
key, low key.
Alexis? Alexis, get your butt in here.
I know
Click
we're
the
waiting
save
for
button.
you,
I don't
bro.
know how to turn on the camera, bro. I'm
Yo,
trying.
click
Come on,
yourself and
potato.
click the camera and click the
We
save
need
button.
you.
Hey!
Hey, come on, come on.
That's
What's
money.
going on, y'all?
Got the
What's
whole
up,
gang
nigga?
here. What's poppin'?
Right?
Where are you guys calling in from? Maximo, where are you?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a secret undisclosed location.
Okay, come on now. Top
Yeah,
secret.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
FBI
yeah,
flow. I
Maxwell,
love it.
that's private. Please mind your own business, kindly.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm actually at Nicholas's house. That's why I kicked him outside. So
Oh, gotcha.
that's
So you just had to
he's literally outside of
Yeah,
that
he's in there.
door somewhere.
Yeah, he's in
Um,
there.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
I'm
Well,
in
I'm so
Vancouver.
glad. What'd you say?
I'm in Vancouver right now, bro. So it's getting pretty hot here. It's gonna start the summer. Can you hear me properly? Like, is my microphone really good? Yeah, the summer is starting, so it's getting pretty hot down here, or up here, should I say? So yeah, enjoying the weather. What about you, Nick? Where are you?
I'm also at my house as well,
Nice. That's nice.
in Los Angeles as well, and it's beautiful. Yo, Vancouver in the summer, I miss it. It's wonderful.
It
Yeah,
is.
second that.
It's the
Another
best
vibe
season
for
of
sure.
it. I
But what
love
about
it.
winter, though? What about winter?
I love it also. Yo, before we jump into everything, Maxwell, I know we all have you have questions for us, and that's cool. And we're just so grateful for you for doing all this. But we wanted to ask you a question and turn
Ooh.
this around. If you want
Uh-oh.
to take a moment to collect yourself,
Yeah, I would love
uh,
that. Interesting.
we just wanted to talk to you about your song because it's my favorite song of the series. It's so beautiful. I remember getting to
Yes.
watch the first couple setups after the hand jive, and just like I was so emotional just watching. It was so beautiful. Like, can you talk to us about what it was like to shoot that and your experience with it?
Oh, dude. Well, first of all, thank you so much. That means the world. And we definitely felt all the love as we were making the song and shooting the number. And it was a really special thing. It was something that was added after we had started shooting. I remember specifically Alethea came up to me and she was like, hey, like Justin is writing a song. We think it's going to be about like you and Hazel's relationship and sort of the love that you guys have growing for each other. And I remember when I first heard it, I was working with Chloe, our vocal coach, and I just fell in love. Like I just loved the doo-wop sound. I loved the soulful vibes of it, the bass. And so we recorded it. We had an amazing vocal producer, Simone, who produced it up in Vancouver. And then I just remember when we shot it was just such a labor of love. Like Annabelle, our showrunner, the creator of the show, Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies, directed the episode. So it was so cool to work like one-on-one with her on the scene into the number and then throughout the number. Jamal put his heart and soul into all the dance moves with Tessa, and then they added the giant umbrellas. Like it was just such a production, and I had never been a part of anything like that because this is my first like on-screen musical project. So it was just a dream come true and such a massive learning experience, and just to have that epic moment of like Black singing in the rain, just like pure joy and love was just elation. I had the best time. So
Yeah.
it's such a special song to me, and I'm glad people are loving it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's so
yes.
like it shows, man. It's so beautiful, and I remember hearing it for the first time. I think we were shooting Pointing Fingers when the demo dropped, like from your studio recording, and it was.
Yeah.
I remember us all crowding around your phone and listening, and like my jaw hit the floor. You sound so good on it.
Dude, thank you so much. That's like the biggest honor. Seriously. Speaking
Yeah.
speaking of
Yeah.
big episodes, by the way, episode 7 obviously is your big crowning moment for the T-Birds. Nick, I'd love to hear what your reaction was when you read the 7 script and found out obviously who your sister is and sort of your lineage.
Yes, very Game of Thrones, our lineage here.
Right,
We
exactly.
we actually though, like as you all know, we have a one sheet at the top of every script that has a list of like locations and characters and other information that you might need to know as you read a script in prep for shooting. And so it was actually when I got the pilot episode it was I think like my day 2 in Vancouver. I had just landed, and we got the pilot full script, and I saw the like the character list, and it said Gil Rizzo, and that was the first that I had heard of it. I didn't know, and I texted Annabelle at the time, which was, if you remember at the time, like we didn't know Annabelle, so that was scary. And and I was like, does this mean that it says like, are there 2 Rizzos? And she was like, no, this is it. So honestly, it was like there was so much anticipation for me to know like when it was gonna in the series, when in context it was gonna drop for the audience, and then once the show came out, it was like sort of a similar process. It was like, oh, this is like this thing that I'm sitting on that is super exciting. And then, honestly, that was maybe my favorite day on set, like working with Emma in the deli scene, and just working with Emma in general. She's so awesome. And as you guys know, she's so fiery, and like, she's kind of quiet. And then as soon as they call action, she's like, boom, Rizzo, like improving and like fiery and in your face. And she's super fun to work with. So it was just a dream all around, you know?
That's dope. I love that. And speaking of I love that dynamic you talked about of Emma being like shy and then like suddenly turning on camera. Maximo, I'd love to talk about Shy Guy, because I feel like you were the least shy person I know. I realize, like Maximo just like loud and fun and just like so direct, but Shy Guy obviously is not that. What was it like playing a character that was so different from you?
It was hard. It was weird, you know. It was weird to just kind of sulk into the corner and be like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna be here and not say anything, you know. But it was so fun. I mean, so fun. It gave me a chance to really connect with everybody on a deeper level in the show, and yeah, honestly, I just took a step back and got to watch the fun happen, and it was so good. It was so fun. I loved being around all of you guys, and I mean, honestly, working with Alexis and Nick was honestly the best time of my life. It was just so great. Yeah.
I love that. And Alexis, I feel like for you, it's almost the opposite of that. Like, I feel like Potato's so expressive and he's like the life of the party. And it's the same deal with Alexis himself. So I feel like you were able to bring so much of yourself to the role. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Potato's a quirky guy. I mean, he has a contrast with what he's going through with his family, right? So whenever he has the opportunity to have fun, you know, he's definitely gonna take it, right? And you know, we saw that scene with Potato where he was, you know, his family with PTSD and everything, so he has to assume a certain role, and yeah, just hanging out with the T-Birds is just a lot of fun, and of course he's gonna take that opportunity to be quirky and energetic, right? So I was really thankful to have that opportunity for sure.
I love that. And I feel like Potato also has a very interesting romantic life. Like, obviously, towards the end of the season, again, spoiler alert, we see things a budding romance with Nancy. Yeah. But I didn't forget, we also saw some stuff with Dot. What do you think attracts him to both Dot and Nancy as a character?
The fact that they notice him, I think. The fact that he's getting noticed by that certain person is what he considers special, because again, his situation, you know, being Mexican in those times and everything is just kind of like frowned upon, I guess, you know, and girls aren't really into that, or weren't really into that. So I guess that for Potato to be having that kind of attention, he was like, okay, here it is. Here's my doorway. You know what I mean? So that's what it.
I love that. Here's my doorway. 100%. 100%. Also, you guys have this incredible chemistry. Nick, I guess I'll ask you first. Like, what do you think you guys did to build that? Or was it just something that was instant as soon as you met?
The T-Birds, you mean?
Yeah, your chemistry as like a click.
Yeah, I think like just kind of embracing the weird and the fun of it all. I mean, like as soon as we got to Van, we were like, we hung out a couple times before we got to set, which was really nice. That just kind of take the ice away from it, you know, for the first day. And then yeah, like so much of the stuff with the T-Birds was, especially early on, was like relatively in the backdrop, which was honestly really wonderful because there, as you know, there's like a really large cast, and like the directors did not have time to come to each of us and always give us what to do. Be like, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, and set everything. I remember early on, Alethea coming to us and be like, I could tell like there was a lot going on and we needed to move. We needed a new setup, you know, like we're racing against the clock. And she was like, you guys, you're going to be back here. You're going to burst through these doors. And then I need you to just make us laugh. Go. And we were like, whoa, okay. I remember like looking around at the four of us were looking around and we were like, wow, okay, this is a lot of pressure. And then before you know it, it's like 3, 2, 1 action. So it was kind of like going into the fire with each of them. And then it was the only way for us to kind of get through that was to just enjoy each other and trust that like Maximo's got my back, Alexis has my back, like we're all good. And and this is a safe, fun space, and whatever happens. And then we, of course, found that that situation was really fun, and then got to lean into it more and more and more, and got more comfortable throughout the season.
Yeah, we also met a few times before we started filming, and we started building that relationship also, and we found out that we were actually very similar in terms of energy and what we wanted for the T-Birds, right? So it was really easy to extrapolate that into the screen.
I love that. Well, you guys literally are just my boys. I love hanging with you guys and spending time with you, like literally on camera and off camera. I know we didn't have camera moments, but thank you for taking this time. I feel like we have 2 people in the wings who are about to pop on, but I love spending time with you guys, and I can't wait to see you in person. And there we go, Shy. What's up?
Special appearance in the house.
Literally. Oh my God.
I want to be a part of this.
No.
I know. I want to be a part of that too.
Oh my gosh!
See, now
Wait, I have a question.
Maximo has
Yeah.
a question? Look at this setup.
This is so meta. I love it.
I don't even have anything. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, Alexis. I'm with you. You see me.
You do have a ring light, don't you?
I have one here, yeah, because I'm in a dark room.
You got to. It's essential. It's essential.
Oh my God. You guys are beautiful.
Love you so much.
That is
You're
it.
absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Shai. Thank you. Let's let these people in. Let me see.
Yes.
I love y'all.
Love you, man.
We got some
Okay, bye.
interesting. Adios.